Friends, hello, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. It's Sunday right now, and the market's going to start back up here just hours going into Monday here, and who knows, it's probably going to be another terrible week because I'm not expecting much from our elected officials to say anything positive here. I'm sure this week they'll be talking about King Kong and Godzilla destroying the White House. Who knows? But there's something I want to talk about here. So, obviously, I've been talking about sundial. We've all been talking about sundial here for quite some time. And everything sundial is going through here. And, this week, if you didn't watch the last video, watch it about sundial. It's going to be a big week for sundial. But talking about another stock that I know a lot of you probably pay attention to. So talking about Tilray here. Obviously, this is a company that their main bread and butter is cannabis. And, they're a Canadian-based company. Now, an article just came out where the CEO said something that I thought was extremely interesting and positive if you invest in cannabis stocks. He said that he thought the cannabis sector right now was a lot like organic foods way back when. And I remember this. I remember when organic foods were really like, you want me to pay how much for an apple? You want me to do this? And it was really like kind of made fun of, and it was like, I don't know about this. It was just, people were not spending their money on that sort of stuff, and it was really hard to find organic food. I mean, compared to now. But now, organic food is the new big thing. From your most expensive grocery store to your least expensive grocery store, from Publix to Aldi's, you're buying a lot of organic means. And what he's saying is he's looking at the cannabis sector as like in the early stages of the organic food sector, that a lot of people are up in arms about it. Some people want it, some people don't, and it's just not mainstream yet. But there is right now a big movement happening right now, and just covering the whole broad scheme of every cannabis stock. That, we've had the bill pass in the House where they're going to decriminalize it. Now it's going to the Senate for that to happen. And it's getting closer and closer to where it's going to be sold at, who knows? It could be sold in Walmart in a distillery, shop there. Who knows? I mean, this is probably the next 5 to 10 years we're looking at. Who knows, even sooner. But this is where things are headed. So that's why a lot of people like me, and I know a lot of you are saying, right now it's going to be very brutal, buying these shares, buying these pieces of this company. We're not expecting a lot right now. And honestly, with Tilray here in their stock, I've had a few people ask me, like, what do I think this is going to do? I really think cannabis stocks right now are going to continue to take a lot of brute beat up here, because there's still a lot going on with trying to pass these bills with, you're still buying a piece of a stock that is not exactly sell something that's legal everywhere. So it's a very iffy situation you're getting your money wrapped up in. But in the next X amount of time, it could be a very lucrative situation you're getting yourself wrapped up in. And that's where a lot of us sit on this right now. But when we talk about cannabis stocks, there's a handful of really big ones. You have Tilray here, you have Sundial, and Aurora. You have Aurora Cannabis, which is a huge cannabis company. And obviously there's a lot more, but I'm just saying the handful of ones most of us know here. So friends, looking at the chart right now with Tilray, like I said, man, it's so hard to judge what is going to happen here with any cannabis stock, generally any stock right now, because, I've said this, I preach this 100 times in every video. We don't know what's going on with the market from one week to the next. And with that, we still have cannabis, like I said, still going through the fight right now, trying to get legalized everywhere, when, with, how, who, whenever you want to use, and, purpose-wise. But I do think there's a good amount of cannabis stocks out there that you really should pay attention to. Tilray, Sundial. Sundial obviously is going through a lot right now, but they have a lot of irons in the fire right now that could potentially do something really big here in this week coming. It's going to be a big week for them also. So friends, I just saw this article. I thought it was very interesting. I thought it was, it's coming from a smart guy, somebody with a lot more money than all of us, a lot more in the insider day-to-day market of what's going on. And I thought that was really interesting for him to say that. So friends, I hope that gave some light to what's going on here. I'm very bullish on cannabis in general. I think the next, like I said, sooner than later, it may take a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, who knows, but I think it's going to be here sooner than later, where you're just going to see cannabis stores on the side of the street. I really do think that. So friends, remember, be positive, be you, take time to invest in your future. Friends, I hope you have a wonderful weekend, what's left of it, and I will talk to you this week real soon. Bye everyone.